Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to review the Anime Tarot deck and guidebook for you. So let's take a look at the box first. It's a nice heavy cardboard box, and it's a two-piece box. It says Unleash Your Hidden Power on the side. The other side says written by McCalla Ann, art by Mercenary of Duna. The font here is a little hard to read. I'll check it out on the inside. This is on the end, and it's by Insight Editions. And the back says, includes a fully illustrated 78 card deck and 128 page guidebook. Shows some of the cards. Journey through your past, present, and future with this beautifully rendered tarot deck celebrating the dynamic world of Japanese anime. All right, so now my husband got this the other day at Barnes & Noble, as a matter of fact, and he had looked at it for a while and he just wasn't too sure, you know, if he would like a whole deck of anime art. So let's take a look here and see. All right, so here's the guidebook. It's a soft cover, the Anime Tarot deck and guidebook. There's artwork on the back. All of the pages are purple with black printing. There are color pictures of the cards in it, and the Major Arcana has full page pictures of the cards, and then the Minor Arcana has a smaller picture. So, okay, illustrated by Mercenary of Duna. All right, my bad. And written by McCalla Ann. All right, so contents, table of contents, introduction, understanding your tarot deck, and then the Major Arcana. Okay, so each Major Arcana card has, like I said, a full page picture of the card, and then it has an upright meaning, a reversed meaning, and a short description. Okay, so let me give you an example. The Fool says, a ninja approaches life with naivety, optimism, and the unabashed energy to pursue his destiny and become the person he always wanted to be. Similarly, the Fool is known for taking leaps of faith without stopping to worry about anything that might stand in his way. And then it gives you the upright and reverse meaning. All right, so we go through the Major Arcana, and we get to, I'm actually really impressed with the artwork in this. And then we get to the Minor Arcana. And like I said, the pictures are smaller of the cards, and we have an upright and a reversed meaning for each card. So it goes through Wands, Cups, Swords, and Discs. So we don't have Pentacles. Instead of Pentacles, they're calling them Discs. And then at the end, we have a section called Tarot Readings. Caring for your deck, preparing to read tarot, the spreads. So they've got one called The Friends We Make Along the Way. There's another called A Hero's Prophecy. Another called It's My Story. And then there's a section, a little paragraph about the author and about the illustrator. All right. All right, so that's the guidebook. Now, if you've been watching any of my reviews, you know that my pet peeve is cards that flop around in the box. And I have to say that they've attempted to alleviate that problem with this box by having a small insert. However, I think my small insert is somewhat defective because it's flat. However, I applaud their effort, and it does have a nice ribbon for taking your cards out. All right, so let's look at the cards. This is what the back looks like. It's pretty attractive, I think. They are matte finish, definitely. They feel a bit waxy, The card stock is, it's okay. It's fairly thin, but doesn't seem cheap or of poor quality. We'll see how it shuffles later. So let me go through the cards one at a time. Here's the Bull, the Magician, the High Priestess, and she is the one that's on the cover of the box, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, and this basically follows the Rider-Waite artwork. Strength, and some are more different than others. The Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man, Death, Art. Now, instead of Temperance, we have one called Art. The Devil, the Tower, oops, I missed one, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Eon instead of Judgment, and the Universe. Now, some of these, like Art and Eon, are those Thoth card names? Somehow that's ringing a bell. I don't have a Thoth deck here. I should have checked that, but I didn't notice those before. So if anybody knows, please send a comment. Okay, and then we have the Universe. All right, now let's look at the wands. Here's the Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, Princess of Wands. So instead of the page, we have a princess. The Prince of Wands. Instead of the knights, we have princes. And we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Now I noticed that most, since Wands is the fire suit, I noticed that most of the backgrounds in the wand suit are red. So let's see if this carries through with the other suits. So of course we know that Cups is water, the element of water. So let's see how this does. So Ace of Cups, it looks like they're going to be purple. Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Five of Cups, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, and 10 of Cups. Then we have the Princess of Cups, the Prince of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups. So there was a bit of purple, not quite as much as there was red. And then look here. Okay, so I guess, well, looks like the discs have more or less a green color theme. And then The wands, I mean the swords, not so much. All right, well, we'll see. Let's go. All right, and that really is not a deal breaker either way. I just thought it was interesting. All right, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. Of course, swords is the air element. Three of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, 10 of Swords, Princess of Swords, the Prince of Swords, the Queen of Swords, wow, she's not messing around, and the King of Swords. And then we have discs or pentacles. So we have the Ace of Discs, the Two of Discs, the Three of Discs, the Four of Discs, the Five of Discs, Six of Discs, the Seven of Discs, the Eight of Discs, the Nine of Discs, the 10 of Discs, the Princess, the Prince of Discs, the Queen of Discs, and the King of Discs. All right, so that's the cards. Now, I'm going to see how they shuffle, and then we'll do a short one-card reading so you can see how the book is written. All right, so let's see. We'll do the Riffle Shuffle, see how that works. These fit my hands really well. This is about the size of a standard tarot deck. Let's see. So they shuffle pretty nicely. That is user error right there. And then, of course, they don't seem to be sticking together. To me, shiny cards actually shuffle more smooth, but these are doing just fine. I said they felt a little waxy, but they don't seem to be sticking together at all. So that's good. All right. All right. So let's do a short reading, a one-card reading. What does the universe want us to know right? What does the universe want us to know right now? What does the universe want the viewers to know right now? Okay, it's that one. All right, and the card we got is the Hanged Man. All right, let's read the book to see how that's written. And I'm going to set this up here so you can see them maybe a little better while I read. There we go. All right. Number 12, the Hanged Man. All right, and it says, the Hanged Man represents unexpected pauses, a period of waiting, and the need for a shift in perspective or a sacrifice to be made in return for something great. And the upright meaning is, we might be in the midst of a dilemma when this card shows up, but it can also indicate the possibility of redemption from a situation that has turned sour. Sometimes we need to sit or hang upside down in order to let our emotions flow out of us. Strength can come from knowing one's limitations. It is good to rest. And then, just in case you're curious, let me tell you the reversed meaning, even though our card isn't reversed. It says, when the Hanged Man shows up reversed, it might mean that we're playing the martyr due to unnecessary guilt. Are you wasting time by hanging on to emotions that may be holding you back? Remember that the only way forward is to let ourselves feel the pain and then to let go of it. We are allowed to make mistakes. All right, so that is how the book is written. It's pretty straightforward, I think. There's not a lot of, unnecessary going on and on and on. All right, if that's not something, you know, if that's something you don't really care for. All right, so that's it. That is the deck. The Anime Tarot Deck and Guidebook. I like it, actually. I think it's pretty neat. I've never been a big anime fan, but I like this deck. I would definitely use it. And let's put it back in and see how that goes. I always like the ribbon that you can use to pull out your cards with. And there we go. So that's it. That's my review of the Anime Tarot Deck and Guidebook. I think it's very nice. I don't have any complaints about it. And if you like the video, just please comment below. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to. I've got a lot of videos on tarot deck reviews as well as oracle deck reviews, and I also do readings as well. So if you want to check those out, that would be great. I just finished my readings for August 2022 for all the astrological signs. Of course, if you see this later, you know, it might not be August anymore, but that's okay. All right, so I thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great night, morning, afternoon, whatever it is where you are. And thank you so much. I hope to see you again next time. Bye-bye.